Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a Kentucky community is mourning the death of one of its educators this week. And yesterday, protesters were at the state capitol as they fight for more abortion access.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. We are coming up on 5 a.m. on Wednesday, February 14th. Now let's check in with meteorologist Tim Drawbridge for a look at your forecast this morning.
Good morning, Olivia. Good morning, everyone. I've just got to say this. There's some subliminal messaging going on. Pink and pink this morning. Hey, happy Valentine's Day. Good Wednesday to you. Let's get you ready to get you out the door. Yeah, got some fog across the region as we check out the view outside our studios here at WYMT 34. And visibility-wise this morning from the official reporting stations, not too bad, but we'll continue to watch these trends now over the next couple of hours to see how visibility will be affecting your drive into work and school this morning. All right, some of the rivers are still running high. The Kentucky River near Ravenna, affecting Estill County, going to have a crest this morning at about 22.5 feet. Again, minor flooding your way. Same deal in Whitley County. The Cumberland River at Williamsburg cresting this evening. Temperature-wise, basically mid-20s, mid-30s on the board this morning. Satellite weather composite cloud cover issues up your way. Ashland to Moreland, back toward Cincinnati. Disturbance rotating through the flow. Yes, indeed, we'll end up dealing with some clouds this morning. Otherwise, high pressure building in to give us a sunshine on Valentine's Day. Check it out. Some fog this morning, becoming mostly sunny everywhere the rest of the day, and a high later today up close to 55. More about the First Alert 7-day forecast coming up in just a few moments. Olivia?
All right, Tim, thank you. The Floyd County School District is mourning the loss of one of its teachers. 48-year-old Vanessa Sloan died Friday unexpectedly, leaving her classroom at John M. Stumbo empty, and her Mustang family mourning her loss. Those who worked by her side say she leaves behind a legacy of light and love that was uniquely hers.
Ms. Sloan served as an inspiration by her dedication to the students and really sharing her passion for education and relationships. And when you combine those two factors, it was really something magical to see.
Sloan's funeral is today in Salyersville. Floyd County schools are closed the rest of the week. A group of parents at Rockcastle County are stressing the need for diversity and inclusion efforts in schools. Rochelle Riddle and two other parents started the Rockcastle Moms Group for moms of minority students. She said other students also felt the need to start a diversity club after an incident 2 years ago. She said a teacher-led discussion on the N-word was not properly handled. One student didn't want to come back to school the next day. Now they're pushing for a DEI position within the district.
One of our children had said, like they just don't care, and I think that it's really important that they know that if no one else cares, we care, and we're going to continue to fight for them and make sure that they're heard.
The Rockcastle County Superintendent declined to comment. The school district was recently awarded a $4.4 million state grant to focus on post-secondary readiness. Riddle says a DEI position would do just that. People in support of restoring abortion access in the state of Kentucky rallied at the state capitol yesterday. Right now, a woman in Kentucky cannot get an abortion unless her life is in danger. There are no exceptions for rape or incest. Planned Parenthood Alliance associates helped organize Monday's Reproductive Freedom Rally. The nonprofit claims there have been about 3,000 rape-related pregnancies in the Commonwealth since Roe v. Wade was overturned in 2022. One Eastern Kentucky woman says if lawmakers are forcing pregnant women to give birth, the Commonwealth needs more support for mothers and infants.
They need to be sure to pass laws that expand Medicaid, that provide health care to millions of people living across this state. They need to expand access to food stamps that feed over 200 children in Kentucky. They need to fully fund public education because education is one of the most fundamental ways to combat poverty.
She also pushed lawmakers to support paid parental leave. Democratic senators in Frankfort have filed a bill that would add exceptions to Kentucky's abortion law for rape and incest. It has not made any traction with the Republican supermajority. But one Kentucky lawmaker has unveiled a bill he says will transform child care in the state. Senator Danny Carroll's Horizons Act would put $300 million towards improving child care in the state. One of the things this bill would do is create a restricted fund to foster innovation in early childhood education programs. Carroll says this means various businesses and schools would be able to create a child care facility on site to serve their employees.
This transformational piece of legislation and the accompanying $150 million per year appropriation request will go a long way towards averting the impending crisis we are about to face if we don't act with purpose and certainty.
The Horizons Act will also create a new associate degree program in interdisciplinary early childhood education entrepreneurship within the Kentucky community and technical college system. KCTCS says this program will equip students with the skills needed to both work in and create their own early childhood education facilities. And thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. When we return, lawmakers look to limit the federal government spying on U.S. citizens.
Waking up to some fog on a Wednesday morning. It's Wednesday. Got some plans later? Want to have it dry, bright, beautiful? Yes, I think we can deliver with a beautiful Valentine's 7-day forecast, at least for today. It's coming up in a few minutes.